If you've ever tried setting up Magento 2, you know the struggle. Hours wasted installing PHP, MySQL, Elasticsearch, and then fixing endless errors. And just when you think it's working, something breaks on another machine. But here's the good news. You don't have to go through that anymore. With Docker, you can launch a fully working Magento environment in minutes. In this video, I'll break down what Magento 2 Docker is, why it's such a game changer, and the best practices to make sure you get it right. So let's start with the basics. Docker is a containerization platform. Think of it like a box that holds your application and everything it needs: PHP, MySQL, Redis, Elasticsearch. So it runs the same way every single time. For Magento 2, this means no more wrestling with different setups on different machines. Whether you're on a laptop, a staging server, or deploying live, the environment stays consistent. Traditional setup is slow. Sometimes it takes hours, even days, just to get a project running. And the worst part? Every developer usually has slightly different versions of software installed. That leads to environment drift, unpredictable bugs, and the dreaded line, "but it works on my machine." With Docker, that problem disappears. You start everything with a single command. If it runs on one computer, it runs everywhere. Agencies can switch between client projects instantly, without breaking dependencies. In-house teams can be confident that staging and production match exactly. And freelancers? They can spin up a clean test environment for extensions or client work without messing up their main setup. So what are the real benefits? Let's keep it simple. Speed. Teams have cut onboarding time from 2 or 3 days down to just a couple of hours. Imagine hiring a new developer and having them coding on day 1. Consistency. No more PHP mismatches, no more broken staging sites. If it works locally, it will work in production. Collaboration. Developers, QA testers, and CI/CD pipelines all run the exact same environment, making it easier to spot bugs and deploy smoothly. If this sounds helpful so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You'll get more Magento and e-commerce tips just like this. But here's the thing, Docker only works well if you use it correctly. Let's talk about best practices. First, use trusted Docker images. For development, choose images with debugging tools. For production, go lean, secure, and optimized. Second, keep services separate. Don't cram PHP, MySQL, and Redis into one container. Each should live in its own so you can scale and troubleshoot easily. Third, persist your data. Make sure your database and media files survive container restarts. Otherwise, you'll lose everything with a rebuild. And finally, keep your images updated. Old images mean outdated security patches. And for an e-commerce store, that's a huge risk. Here's the bottom line. Magento 2 Docker saves time, keeps environments consistent, and makes collaboration easier. Instead of fighting setup issues, you and your team can focus on what really matters: improving your store, speeding up checkout, and driving sales. If you're serious about growing your Magento store, Docker is one of the best investments you can make in your workflow. Don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and leave your questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching.